Hi guys, it's good to be with you again in our second lesson for science, part 2, page 223. So in the last lesson we talked about physical changes. Now today we will learn about chemical change. So let's see what is a chemical change. In our daily life we will note that when you want to bite an apple and leave it for a while, and you will see the changing in color. So the color has changed to brown. So this brown color is a sign of a chemical reaction or chemical changes. Also, if you want to bite a banana and leave it for a while on air, you will see the banana has got brown. So this changing in color as well is another example in a chemical reaction. So let's see the definition of the chemical change or chemical reaction. So chemical reaction is another term for chemical changes, or the brown substance in the apple or in the banana, or we have more examples in here, so is a chemical reaction. And as you see in the space shuttles, main engines, liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen are mixed, burn as a fuel and give energy to the space shuttle. Also, rust results from a chemical reaction between iron and oxygen in a humid air. Guys, we all noticed that when we see a piece of iron that left on the air, a humid air of course, and after a few days if you want to take a look at it, you see the color has been changed to brown, from gray to brown. Why? Because of a chemical reaction between an iron and the oxygen on the air. So the color rust differs from that of iron, as does density. Also the density of it will change. So rust is a new substance. Also we have more examples about chemical changes. Burning is one kind of chemical reaction. When charcoal burns, for example, carbon reacts with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and heat is released. This is another example. It is more clear than the others when you want to burn a charcoal, because charcoal is a carbon, and on the air we have oxygen, which is AO2, so they will react together by heat of course, so the carbon dioxide will release. As you see in this chemical reaction, we have carbon, which is a charcoal, and plus oxygen, which is a O2, and by heat it produces carbon dioxide, which is a CO2. This is a kind of chemical reaction. When someone strikes a match, this is another example, can see light and feel warmth as a match head burns and slowly turns black. Light, energy release, and color change are all signs of a chemical change. So the sweet smell of baking, this is another example. The sweet smell of baking bread is another sign that chemical reaction is taking place. The odor is property of a new substance, which the substance forms as the bread dough is cooked. So this is a question, what are some signs of chemical changes? We have more signs of chemical changes, like changing in color, and also rust and burning, also a smell of baking bread, and a striking match when light is burning. These are the signs of chemical reaction. We have a small experiment in here. It is very easy. I hope you try it. We need to